Deerfield Bail Bonds. We offer professional and reliable Deerfield Bail Bonds services. There's no real way to prepare for when a friend or loved one gets arrested. If they're set to go to jail and you want to help, there are things that you can do. Before panic and anxiety takes hold of you, make sure that you're ready to look into a Deerfield Bail Bonds and get moving forward with getting the help that will set them free while awaiting trial. It's important to understand that when these things happen, they have rights, and one of the major ones that is always upheld is the right to not have excessive bail set. With that in mind, it's necessary to know that you will not have to pay an exorbitant amount to help someone out. Deerfield Bail Bonds fees. When you first get that call that someone is in jail, you can immediately move forward with helping them by getting information on bonds. The cost associated with bonds is minimal because you are only going to be putting up a fraction of the total cost. You'll pay only 10% of the total, which is far more affordable than having to put down all the money at once. The 10% will gain freedom with a limited time and certain parameters that need to be followed. When you help someone out, you won't have to worry about their well-being. They can easily escape violence, disease, and mental stress that are all part of being put in a cell. This is not a complete freedom, but it's better than staying in a cell, that's for sure. The process of getting a bail bond requires some information to be documented, forms to be outlined, and then approval from the court. Once approval is given and a person is let out, there are some statutes that need to be followed. These are easy to comply with, but they are absolute. The defendant will have to make sure that they communicate with the bondsman as to when their dates are for their hearings and trial. The next thing is simple. They need to show up for those appointments no matter what. If you're going to co-sign for someone, it's imperative that you make sure they are at their mandated appearance in court. There should be no excuses here. It's vastly important that they show up for these. If they fail to do so, the bond will not be worthwhile, and a bounty hunter will be searching for them. That alone is a daunting scenario, and one that doesn't have to happen. The hope is that you don't have to deal with the issue, but if you ever get a call from someone you know asking for help, you can simply search for Deerfield Bail Bonds and get a helping hand. Getting someone out of jail legally doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. It simply requires that you get help from a bondsman that are in the business of helping others get a sense of freedom before they have to face trial. Call us now, 954-642-9999. And now we'd like to share some tips to keep in mind if you ever get arrested.
The steps to take when you get arrested. Be polite to all officers. Don't make waves. Contact a bail bonds agent. Give the agent contact info for indemnitors. Give agent contact info for your attorney. Be patient. And avoid conflict while waiting for your bond to be posted.